Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I would like to welcome you. And if you are a return viewer, thank you for coming back again. I am in the kitchen and today we will be we'll be starting pear preserves, or we're going to do it with apples. So we're going to do apple preserves, and it's like a 2-day process. The first day you peel and dice them all, and you'll be adding sugar and lemons, and so when you let them sit overnight, and then the next day you come and you let them cook down for about 4 hours. So it's about a 2-day process at least. But I'm going to move you down so that you can see my apples that I have here. And I'm just going to peel them and dice them and get them ready to sit overnight. So I'll be right back. These are the apples that we're going to use for our apple preserves. We got these from the grocery store. I'll just be, peeling them, and then I'll put them over there, and then we'll get them ready to sit overnight. So okay, so we have all the apples peeled, and so now what we're gonna do is we gotta dice them, and I'm gonna use this I got a bunch of bowls up here. Okay, so I'm just gonna take an apple, and then I'm going to go down on it like that. And then I'll just dice them. Then I'll put them into, I got a bowl right here, and then once we get about 2 quarts of them, and we'll use this quart size jar to measure, then we're going to pour them into another bowl, and then we'll put sugar on top of that, 2 cups of sugar on top of that. And then we'll just do it. Put 2 cups of sugar every 2 quarts of apples that we put into that bowl. And then when we get done with that, then we'll squeeze 2 lemons on top of it. And then we'll let that sit overnight. And so that's what we're going to do right now. These are all of the apples, all sliced, peeled, sliced, and diced. And we did 2 quarts of apples and 2 cups of sugar. And that's how we layered this. And so that's how they are all layered in here. Now I have to squeeze 2 lemons over the top of this. And I actually have 3 lemons because these were some small lemons. Okay, so then you just kind of take something, and I'm going to use a potato masher, and just kind of mash them in. And then we're going to just cover this. Got this big plastic. I'm going to cover it with a towel, and then we will just leave it on the counter overnight, and then we'll come back tomorrow and we'll cook them down. And so that's it for now, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Hello YouTube. It is the next day, and I'm gonna go ahead and check on the apples. They have been sitting all night, and they've made a lot of juice, so I'm gonna bring it down so that you can see how they look. Okay, so they have been sitting all night long, and it's actually almost 4 o'clock the next day, p.m. So look at how much juice it has made. Sitting here in that sugar. And so I'm going to go ahead and put them in a big pot on the stove and let them cook down. Oof. There's a lot of sugar sitting at the bottom. Get this sugar stirred in. And we put a lot of sugar. What we did was we peeled, sliced, and diced them. And then we put every 2 quarts of apples we put in here, we put 2 cups of sugar. So it is a lot of sugar in here. And I can't tell you how many times we did that, but that's why you can't really say how much sugar to put in here. It's because that's what you do. 2 quarts and 2 cups. 2 quarts of apples and 2 cups of sugar. So I think I got it all, the sugar mixed in now. So I'm going to go over here and put them in a big pot and let them cook down. So this is the pot that I'm going to put them in, and I sure hope they're going to fit. I feel like they will. And I'm gonna pour the juice. I just want to get the apples in there first, so I don't want to splash the sugar everywhere. Still a lot of sugar down in there. I'm going to turn this on and get it started. It's cooking. I'm going to let this cook down for 2 hours. I think I said last night 4 hours, but I didn't. It's 2 hours. And when you're slicing and peeling and dicing these are going to turn brown. And but you don't have to worry about it because it's going to we'll be adding brown sugar to this and some cinnamon, and so it's gonna they're gonna turn brown anyway. But it's okay. First time I made this, I made it with pears. So I made a pear preserve, and that's the recipe, is for pears. But the second time we made it with apples. And it was still during the pandemic, and the apples were given to me. It's a church that's up the road that was giving away food to people that need it and couldn't get out or whatever, and for the elderly. And I have some older cousins that they had brought, I don't know how many boxes of that food to them, and they gave us all the apples, and we told them we'd make them some apple preserves with them, and that's what we did, and we gave them back, you know, gave them jars of it. It always turns out really good. And you can make these smaller if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna put half a cup of brown sugar. Since we got so much of the other just regular sugar in it, you don't need a whole lot of the brown sugar. But as this cooks, you might want to add more. Just pretty much season to taste. And then I'm going to add some cinnamon to this as well. And this is to taste too. And of course, during the 2 hours it's cooking down, you are going to be checking it and making sure that it tastes. You're going to taste the way you want it. Because like I said, you know, you season this to taste. And so I'm just going to go ahead and continue to get this started to cooking, and then I'm gonna let it cook for 2 hours, and then I'll be checking it during that time to be sure that it's gonna taste the way I want. And if during that time I want to add something, I will add more cinnamon, or I will add more brown sugar. But that's all I'm gonna do. So I'll see you when I get back. Okay, you all, so it has been 2.5 hours and they are done, I think, because I just looked at them. So I'm gonna pull you in closer so that you can see them. Okay, so they have cooked down and we've tasted them and they taste really good. Didn't really add any more cinnamon or brown sugar or anything, so I think they're ready now. So I have my jars and the canner, and I'll get them out and can this up. Okay, they are done. They have been in the water bath canner for 25 minutes. And so I have turned off the eye. And you all always pick your lids up away from you. They are sealing. Okay, so this is it. It's apple preserves. And while I was taking these out, I think they all sealed. Because they all look sealed. Whenever it looks like there's, one that is not sealed, it has a little rise, but once it's sealed, that goes down, and every one of these look like it's sealed. I had this much left over, and I put it into this jar. I guess this is maybe not quite a pint. Not quite a quart, but it's more than a pint. So that's it. So this is it. This is apple preserves, and I've made this is the third or fourth time we've made this. First time I made it in 2020, and I did it with pears, so it was pear preserved, and I also did a pear butter, and we made more in 21. This is another batch, apple preserves. I will leave the recipe in the description box if you'd like to try it. It's very good. I appreciate you all hanging out with me, and so if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and then hit the subscribe button if you have not already, and then hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload content. So you all stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.